Okay, before this video starts, I just want to point out that in editing it, it kind of came across as a lot more sad and depressing than I intended it. It's just me talking. I'm stressed. I want you to know that I am having a great year. Everything's going well. It's just, I don't know, I was very serious. At the end of this, I will have a teaser for the new vlog that I'm a part of, and I'll explain that all in the video. I just wanted to explain it before the video started. Enjoy the video.
It's making life musical, hey.
This is a different video. I wanted to sit down and I want to have more one-on-one kind of talking videos where I'm just kind of letting you know me, letting you know my thought process, because as I build an audience, I want that audience to know me for me and not just the things that I do. So I want to start off with a little bit of an introduction. You know, my name's Ben. If you found me from one of my crazy like marching band videos or something like that, that is awesome. Thank you for subscribing. I find all the time comments of people like, oh, marching band, I'm doing this, but there's so much stuff that I do other than marching band. But again, marching band is a huge part of my life, and it's something that I do every single day as a part of the $1 Million Band. It's interesting to me that I've kind of found myself in a point where people are commenting and asking me for advice. Today I literally responded to a person who was just asking for advice. They're starting marching band, and I told them something to the effect of, you know, you want to have a good time every time you get out there. It's all about having fun. You want to be a good example, and you want to do your best. So anyways, that's become something that I've had plenty of a voice in, which is cool. I really appreciate that. But aside from that, I'm also a music major, and I know that there's several kids that watch me, you know, that whether they're in high school or maybe they're in college now, they watch me and they want to know what it's like to be a music major, and that's kind of what I share in this channel. One big thing that's getting a bigger and bigger thing for me as I'm beginning to graduate is, what am I going to do after I graduate? And you know what? That's a great question. I don't know where I'll end up. I talk about it in my college tour vlog, kind of my thought process and everything. There's several different kinds of music majors. I have a friend that just graduated, and she was a music business major, and she's now working with the Alabama Symphony, doing some admin stuff for them, I guess, which is an awesome job. She got to do that right out of college. Music ed, they hopefully get right out of college into a job where they're teaching in a high school or whatever their degree sets them off to. And I don't really know much about music therapy. Music therapy, you get to go and you're working in a hospital trying to help people, or maybe not a hospital, but something like a hospital. But music performance is a little bit more difficult, because when it comes down to it, music performance is not a degree. It's just a piece of paper that says you did all the requirements, and you might be a little better of a musician, but you know, you might not be. Because realistically, I didn't have to get better in the 4 years I've been doing. I hope that I did, but I've really just been ticking off things. So typically, after a music performance major gets his undergrad, he goes and gets his master's. And then if the master's goes well, he gets his doctorates. And so that's something that I'm kind of building up for. So throughout this year, I'm going to be doing a lot of different auditions and getting better and better with my audition music and in front of people, because I want to get an assistantship somewhere at the end of the year. This is very exciting for me, but it's also very stressful, because not only do I know where I will be at the end of the year, I don't know how to plan for it, because I've never done anything like this. Like, it's brand new to me to be doing anything like this. But it is a lot of fun, and I'm trying to grow as much as I can, and I'm trying to do my best to show it through my Instagram and through this YouTube and everything like that. So my day-to-day is a very stressful day-to-day right now. I've been trying to bump up my practice schedule. For the past 3 years, I've been doing, or trying to do, about 3 hours a day practicing, which sounds crazy to some and sounds not crazy to others. And I'm actually trying to bump it up even past that this year, because I do want to push myself this year to be as good as I can be. And I'm trying to do 4 hours a week right now, but that isn't always possible, because your lips get tired. And if I'm doing 4 hours of practicing on top of being in my ensembles and on top of marching band every day, by the end of the day, my lips are very tired. And actually last week, I kind of blew them out past where they needed to go, because they were tired for the next couple days without me even playing, which is not a good thing. One of my favorite musicians ever is Øystein Båtsvik. He's the world's only tuba player to be a tuba soloist and just survive, like live off of being a soloist. Other tuba players have to go and be in symphonies, be in, colleges teaching and stuff, but he doesn't. He just tours and he's just a soloist. which means he's crazy good. And he does stuff on his website where he'll answer questions, he'll post things about his routine, and I follow him on Facebook too, and he posted his routine back in like 1990 something, where he would basically just practice from 8 to 5 all day, all week, except for on Sundays where he wouldn't play at all. And it would be a 20-minute practice, 10-minute break, 20-minute practice, 10-minute break, and then a 40-minute lunch. And that was how he practiced for an entire year. And he said it was very hard, but that it was very rewarding. So that's something that I'm kind of experimenting with. I don't know how realistic that is in my life because I still do have school and I have other things that I need to get done. But I want to be at a point where if I want to practice all day, if I have the ability to, my lips are able to. They're strong enough to get me through that because I just feel like that could be helpful. But then at the same time, there's also a part of me that's like, you need to take it easy. You need to be working on other things outside of this because, you know, playing is really important, but there's also a part of me that thinks, you know, it's not just about playing, it's also about getting to know people and meeting people, and I'm trying to do my best in that aspect too. But that's just kind of my thought process on that. Aside from just this, you know, music major stuff, another fun thing that I'm doing that I did want to make a point on in this video is that marching band. Talked about it a little bit in the beginning, and I'm actually doing weekly vlogs on another channel of our marching band experiences, me and my really good friend Abby. The past year they did Abby and Leah, and it was really successful, but Leah's no longer in band, and you know, I make videos, so they kind of called me in and wanted me to help them out. So I'm doing vlogs with them, you know, editing from time to time, I'm assuming, but she's edited the last couple. They're really good. I think she's doing a fantastic job, and we're having a lot of fun doing them. So I wanted to mention that in at least one of my videos. I don't even know how well this video will do, but I think that it deserved to be mentioned at least a little bit. That's basically it. I'm trying to keep everything going, practicing, getting better and better and better, and also I'm doing the whole marching band thing again with the vlogs with Abby and Leah, which is so much fun. And on top of that, I want to be posting regularly on this YouTube channel, and that's a little hard. If you can tell, the last 2 weeks I've posted just me playing because that's kind of an easier format, and even this is an easier format than something I had to like prep for, like study for, and then film, and it's a harder edit and everything because I'm still trying to adjust to this new schedule, this new life of me practicing and me working and me getting all this stuff done. So it's a process, but I'm glad that you'll bear with me. I hope that you do enjoy the videos that I put out, because every video that I'm putting out, I do think I'm proud enough to put out and show you. It's just not necessarily the same kind of videos that are in my heart where it's like, I know this video will do super good. I have so many good ideas. I want to put it out there. I just have to have the time and the resources. All of this being said, let me know if there's any way that I can help any potential music majors out there. And if you have any suggestions on different schools that I might need to check out that have great tuba programs, recommend them, because who knows who's watching this right now. I hope you enjoyed this little bit of a different video where it's just me talking. I wanted to catch you guys up on what's going on in my life, and I know when I have a YouTuber that I follow, they make a video like this, I actually really like it, and I hope you did too. I want to do this week's shout out, and this week's shout out can actually be the one that I was talking about earlier in the video. It's the first Dark Lord BM, and he said, is there advice for a freshman? I just did my first show in marching band, and I commented and I said, number one piece of advice is always have fun, do your best, and try and be a good example. That's what I try to do every time I get on the field, and I truly believe that. I know I mentioned that earlier. I thought that was a really good comment, and I think that's good advice to anybody that might be thinking that. But that wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, even though it is a little bit different. Go follow me at Instagram at MakeLifeMusical. Go Make Life Musical, and I'll see you in the next one.
It's little Leah's first day of band camp. It is so hot today. I don't know how these people are alive.
I have a surprise. My least favorite YouTuber. Look at her. She's over there. She's visiting
Don't be
us.
mean to her!
Oh, I'm sorry.
There's not much of us together, Ben.
Yeah, well, there's gonna be plenty of that in the school year. That's why they should subscribe.
Well, I was just gonna point out the Duke band right there. Looking good, looking sharp. Yeah. We're about to go in, have a pep rally or something. I don't really know. It's the end of the trip. It's good.
I'm tired. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Pretty sure this is like one of the few clips that we're together. But it's okay. In the next one, we'll have even more footage of each other
It's a
together.
home game next week.
Yeah,
Woo!
Bryant-Denny Stadium will be good. Stay tuned. Subscribe. You know, everything. Thanks for watching.
Roll Tide.
Bye.
Bye.